If you're looking for the cheapest and most reliable Madden 22 coins on the market, check out my sponsor, MMOEXPR.com. Links are in the description, and use code JEDI at checkout for 5% off. Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DaCosta here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. And in this video, guys, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I haven't done this yet at all. But in this video, guys, I'm going to be going over my top budget items for the for Madden 22 in regards to every position on the field. You know, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, kicker, edge rusher, outside linebacker, edge rusher, linebacker, safety, corner, and maybe pass rusher will be the fifth one, or punter. I don't know necessarily what I'm going to do with the last one, but I'm going to be definitely drop my phone. Sorry about that. I'll pick it up afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to be showcasing you guys, my opinion, the best budget options. So without further ado, guys, let's talk about the first one. And this one, in my opinion, is the best budget option for the quarterback position. By the way, actually, let me just real quick. The price range I set for this is between 100,000 to 200,000 coins. That was what I decided to put for the price range. So the first one I'm going with is Kirk Cousins. I do think personally Kirk Cousins is the best budget quarterback in the game. You might say Josh Allen, or you may say Jim Kelly, which both of those, as of the recording of this video, are 150K a piece. But there's two reasons why I say Kirk Cousins. One, Kirk Cousins is relatively cheap in terms of the power up, because Kirk Cousins, as you see right here, 5,000 coins for the power up, and you can power them up if you want to get the full updated stats, and I can actually showcase those to you guys real quick. So powered up, Kirk Cousins has like a 93 throw power. You know, he has some great throwing stats, great play action, and 95 play action, and he has a 91 awareness. But the other thing is too is that you don't have to power up this Kirk Cousins to get the most important reason as to the second reason why I think this card is the best budget card, and that is Hot Route Master. This card gets for Hot Route Master for free. You don't have to pay 100,000 coins for Kirk to get him. So I actually do think that this actually makes Kirk the best budget quarterback in the game, because he is a free Hot Route Master, because you can get him in one of your two end cats for the promo. You can get him either with the challenges on the game, or you can exchange 3 of your vouchers to pick up Kirk as an end cat through the exchange sets. So, but other than that, for abilities, he also does get things like set feet lead, long range Deadeye, which I have been seeing a lot of people using recently. Identifier, which is incredibly good. You also can get things like sideline and inside Deadeye, which I don't know. I think inside Deadeye is not worth it anymore now that it's 2 AP. But sideline Deadeye is definitely an ability that I've heard some people talk about. Conductor, if you're really one of those people that likes to run Conductor, you know, Kirk Cousins is definitely one of those great quarterback options, and I do think personally that he is the best QB in the game, simply because you can get him for free. Next, we move on to the running back, and the next one is going to be Derrick Henry. Now, Derrick Henry's card, as you can see right here, his most feared card is 143K. However, his core elite is definitely way too high, in my opinion, at 69K. However, if you do still have your 87, 88 overall power-up pass, you can put that power-up pass on Derrick Henry and bypass it. So you can get you can basically get this card for this amount here. Also, his power-up right now, as a recording, is just over 5,000 coins at 5,100 coins. For the Xbox, I mean, PlayStation is just under 5,000 at 4,900 coins. But Derrick Henry, he's fantastic. You know, he's 92 speed, 91 ball carrying, you know, 93 break tackle. You know, he's a big guy too. Over here, I don't want to showcase. Actually, I probably could move this over here. Yeah, right here, he's 6'3", 247 pounds, which definitely does help him out a lot. So that is had good things to see. And then we move on to his abilities. You can get some different things, like you can get bulldozer, you can get, you know, armbar, you know, other stuff like that. But tier 3 is where his abilities really shine, because you can get things like bruiser, which is both armbar and bulldozer at the same time. You can get backfield mismatch for Derrick Henry, or if you really want, you can go with Tank. Now, I do think Tank is incredibly underrated. Even though it is 3 AP, I do think Tank is a good ability. Allowing you to break hit sticks in this game is just incredibly good. You know, especially since people love to hit stick online. You know, the ability to just shake those off like nothing is just a fantastic thing to have in your back pocket. And honestly, if there was any AP I would invest into a running back, it would be 3 AP just for tank. I wouldn't do like, you know, bulldozer and stuff like that. But then again, that's just me. But if you do think other backs like Christian McCaffrey are much more budget friendly for you, I could definitely see your argument. Christian McCaffrey is a good receiving back. He can get backfield master, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in his tier 3 slot. He can get backfield master. So if you do want those, I would definitely say no problem to that. The next card for the wide receiver, and you guys might be thinking this is tooting my own horn, but hear me out. It's DK Metcalf. I think DK Metcalf is the best budget wide receiver in the game right now. Right now, DK Metcalf, as you can see, he's just under the 200K mark at 184,000. Now, you could go with cards like Randy Moss, or you can go with cards like Andre Johnson, but I do think DK Metcalf is the best out of all the bunch. First of all, he has 93 speed powered up, which is very similar to Randy Moss, and I think Andre Johnson has similar speed as well. But you see with catching, 92 catching traffic, 92 deep route running, you know, this, that, and everything, 89 short. But what makes DK Metcalf good is the after the catch stuff. 89 juke, 91 stiff arm, 88 trucking for a wide receiver, 88 carrying, 92 break tackle. You know, these are all just amazing stats for DK. And again, you know, call me biased if you want, but I really do think DK Metcalf is the best budget wide receiver. And then we go down to his abilities. Now, for his ability slot 1, he can get matchup nightmare for 1 AP and also red zone threat. And if you're not using red zone threat, I feel like you're at a bit of a disadvantage, especially in the red zone. Red zone threat is an amazing ability. I can't get it to consistently activate for some reason, because every time I do throw it up to DK, he ends up, the ball either gets deflected or he doesn't come down with it. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's just better on wide receivers that are, you know, bigger than DK. But yeah, matchup nightmare for 1 AP as well. You also can get red zone threat. And then tier 3, you can get things like route tech, outside apprentice, deep in or out elite, which I wouldn't pay 2 AP for. But if that is something you want to fit into your lineup, I've heard things like, deep out elite is still pretty broken like it was last year. So, you know, again, call me biased, but again, I do think DK Metcalf is the best budget wide receiver in the game. Also, he's DK Metcalf. He's a big dude. He's gonna break some tackles. You know, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, moving on to the tight end spot, and I do think the best tight end, budget tight end is going to be Mark Andrews. He is also on this list because he is 109K, but you can get him for free as well in the Harvest promo with the 2 challenges, with the 2 end cats, or, you know, whatever. But 90 speed on a tight end, which is pretty solid before theme team boost. 91 excel. For his catching stats, he has 92 catching, 90 short, 89 mid, 86 deep. For his ball carrier stuff, he has 89 carrying, 91 stiff arm, 93 trucking, 89 break tackle, 89 juke. Also has some great run blocking for a tight end, 88 run block, 89 lead block, which is all, you know, just good stuff. And I do think this Mark Andrews is incredibly good. Moving down to his abilities, he can get matchup nightmare in the ability slot 1, but it is 2 AP on him, which I wouldn't recommend paying 2 AP for. But he can get deep in and out elite on his first ability slot, so you definitely can put that into your lineup as well. Tier 2, it's about the same, and then tier 3, he can get tight end apprentice. So you can have deep out elite and tight end apprentice, or red zone threat. If you already have a hot route master quarterback, you could put deep out elite and red zone threat on Mark Andrews. Also, Mark Andrews, if I'm correct, looking at the side, yeah, he's 6'5", so he's probably going to get those better animations in the red zone on red zone threat. So I do think Mark Andrews is a card that guy should definitely pick up. His power up right now is going for 7K. His core elite is 15K, which is much better than Derrick Henry's, obviously. And then his harvest card is, you know, 109K. And then the final card I am going to pick is Matt Prater for the kicker, that I think is the best budget option for the offense. I don't know. For kickers, you know, you could pick him or Young Wei Koo. It really don't matter. I personally rock Young Wei because Young Wei is cheaper. But Matt Prater, 91 kick power, you know, but the reason he's on here, you know, he's 89K as of the recording of this video. As you see right here, he's 89K. But what also makes him good is he does get a focus kicker or clutch kicker. If those are the abilities you like to run, he can get one of those. And if you guys did hear my alarm, I apologize. I was just setting alarms for today because I knew I had a lot of things to do. But yeah, Matt Prater, he can get focus kicker, he can get clutch kicker, which, you know, I personally rock clutch kicker, personally. If you do like focus, that's fine, but I personally am a clutch kicker person. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit the like button below. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Here's the abilities again. Also, you can get precision kicker if you really care about that. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.